This thing moves like hell. I mean, I've been in sports cars before, but this is completely another level. This is serious. This is no, like...
It's quite fun. It's
yeah.
Enjoyable.
Good day, folks. Today I'm really excited. We are going to see this guy that I met this summer on a car event, and he told me that he has built his own car, and it's supposed to be some kind of replica of, I guess it's some, he gave me a hint, like it's probably some kind of race car, but I don't really know what kind it is. And he said today, if you come out, you might want to bring a helmet. So I did, but I'm a bit scared. What does he mean? Is this going to be some off-road adventure or some fast track asphalt road racer? Don't know. We will find out soon.
This is going to be very exciting.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Hi, Arto.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. It's nice to see you too.
I'm stunned. It's a GT40. Wow. Didn't expect that.
God, what a lovely surprise.
Wow. Wow. I'm completely blown away.
Yeah, me too.
So you actually built this car on your own?
Yeah, it's born here in this garage.
As the crazy man Arto is, he decided to build the car of his childhood dreams. A Ford GT40. Not only was he crazy enough to build one, but he was crazy enough to build one from scratch. On his own.
Oh, it's standing in front of it and see it like this is actually what they race around the track. Yeah, that's amazing. Wow, where do we even start with a car like this? And I mean, how did you end up choosing this one?
Well, the design of the car.
That's the first.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a childhood dream. So, and the technicians that designed the car, they weren't interested in the design.
No.
They wanted to design a car that went fast
And beat all the competitors.
Yeah, they didn't care about the looks.
So if you focus on beating the competition, this is what you end up with.
Yes, it is. The GT40 was designed by Ford in the early 60s in an attempt to beat Ferrari at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. In 1966, they finally succeeded.
People get happy when they see the car.
Like myself. It's a GT40. First I lost the words, like, wow. But yeah, so there's a different generations of the GT40.
Yeah.
Mark 1, Mark 2 and Mark 3 is the last one, right?
Yeah. The car evolved, it got better and better.
Yeah.
The aerodynamics, the first car wanted to lift, so they they needed to make some modifications on it.
You don't want to go to
airborne.
No, exactly, for a flight.
Or maybe you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please as we go through the following safety instructions. Make sure all seats are in the upright position and trays are put away before we take off. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt light is on. Thank you and enjoy your flight.
I mean, it looks really aggressive, like almost like a war machine in this color setting, I think.
This is gray, and what I know, they didn't have any gray cars at the time.
No, exactly. I've never seen that either.
This is a replica, and not trying to be an original car.
Fair enough. It's a nice color on this one.
Thanks.
What about the Star Wars theme?
What about this number that you have here?
I used to work in the States, and my name is Arto. So if you say Arto with an American accent,
Yeah.
R2.
Yeah. So where's D2? Are you building D2?
Yeah,
also?
he's existing also.
Really?
Yeah. And it's a coincidence that the first car that won Le Mans had number 2 on it.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
It's like it's breathing Le Mans to me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a car guy, but I'm not very into the race history and all of that. But everybody knows a GT40.
Yeah.
And I've also seen this movie, of course, Le Mans '66 or Ford versus Ferrari, that it's also called. And I was so attached to this car, and Ken Miles, not the least. So yeah, it looks like the real thing. You even have these aerodynamic flanges
Yeah, it's
on top.
so the doors doesn't, lift on the Mulsanne straight.
Exactly. That's what they say.
Yeah.
And I remember now hearing somewhere that wasn't that a problem for Ken Miles, because when they start Le Mans, all the drivers are outside the cars, right? And then the start signal goes, they run to the car, have to jump in and close the door.
Yeah, the door opened for him. Not that it lifted, the door opened.
Yeah, and I saw somewhere that it said it got stuck here. The top of the door went over the flange, so it didn't close really. So I had to go into the pit stop again.
Yeah.
Well, before we start to dig in more, maybe we should move somewhere else and fire it up and listen to the sound of it.
Oh yeah. Get ready for a eargasm.
Lovely, lovely. I could listen to this all day long.
Needs to run warm for a while.
Oh, all right. It has to warm up a little bit. And you had some issues with the engine, right? Was injectors or something?
Yeah.
Okay, Arto, what is it that you're doing with the phone there?
I'm just checking the exhaust temperatures because the problem that I have. So.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
How is it connected? Is it with some Bluetooth or?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a telephone.
You can either have TikTok or you can do this. Manage your race engine via your phone.
Looks good. Looks like it cured itself. Yeah.
Okay, we're ready to beat Ferrari. You gotta watch out. It's warmed up and we're ready to go. So we're gonna head somewhere nice and talk some more with the engine off, so you hear what we're saying.
GT40, that's 40 inches high, the height of the car.
Yeah, so it's from the ground up to, I guess, here is the top of it, the
Yeah.
roof line. So if you draw a straight line out here and measure down there, you should have 40 inches of height. 40 inches, and I think that is, I haven't calculated it now, but it's around 1 meter in European metrics. So it's not much. And you also have some space under the car, of course. It's not lying directly on the ground. So
You don't say.
inside what you get is not much for the headroom. And you have plenty of leg room actually, but you have a short upper body or a half
Yeah.
a head
Yeah, yeah.
to fit in. As you can see, now with the door open, my head goes above the car. So this is when I actually sit comfortable, but I had to like slide down in a half lying position, squeezed into the bucket.
Nice.
Supporting sides of the chair. Well, we have to talk about what engine is it. Of course, it's a V8, but
It's from Ford Racing, Boss-based block.
okay.
And it's a bit stroked and a little bit bigger bore, so
How many cubic inches?
363.
63, okay. I think on the Mark II at least, Ford used this 427 side
Yeah.
oiler.
Yeah,
They also had that engine in the NASCAR racing series. And
Yeah.
that is 7 liters, and this is around 5.7 or 6.
6 liters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Around 6, yeah.
but the 427, it's a big, heavy engine.
Yeah.
At that time, they made the cars to be fast on the Le Mans straights.
Mm.
They sacrificed the corners.
Yeah, the
So-
corner ability and,
Yeah.
and so. What is it that we see down here? It's the main cooler for the engine.
Yeah, engine cooling,
Cool.
brakes, battery.
Oh, wow.
Aha, you flip the whole front up. Makes me wonder what is your background on this? I don't think anybody just constructs a suspension like this.
No, but no, that's a hobby. I've been working with packaging machines all life
All right.
as a designer and service engineer and
So you know a little bit about mechanical
engineering. Yeah, yeah.
A little bit.
things. I can see that. But where do you find all these parts? Are they special made or?
Some you have to make yourself, and some you can buy. Like the exhaust and a lot of parts here I have made myself.
That must take a long time.
A lot of working hours.
I can imagine. How many hours did it take to?
Oh,
build
no
the-
idea. No idea.
We don't open that
It's a joy to build a car like this. You don't count hours.
I think it have to be right. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to pull it through.
Yeah, probably. Don't start to build a GT40 because you want a GT40. You can buy a GT40 replica. It's the joy of building the car.
And for the rear end, you constructed parts.
Yeah, this is the uprights are the same as on the original car, casts spindles.
Uh-huh.
So they are GT40 spindles, and the rear end of the car is quite original.
And what about brakes then?
Yeah, they are good to have.
Okay.
No, but if we look also at the interior,
Yes.
all the gauges and little levers and buttons.
Yeah. This is Lucas switches as on the original car. So petrol pump, right tank, left tank, indicator, horn, radiator fan, beam, lights, spotlights, wipers, you know, it's the normal things. Then I have something for the air conditioning here, which they didn't have on the original cars. So there are some knobs extra on this one.
So you actually have air condition in this one.
Yeah,
In here in the doors, this is where you have the fuel tank.
yeah,
So there are two separate fuel tanks.
yeah.
Do you have to switch over or do they go
Separate petrol pumps,
Aha.
one for each tank,
together?
and then a surge tank where it pumps up.
Okay. This thing I noticed,
A bomber light.
a bomber light,
Yeah.
standard feature on the GT40.
It's from the Second World War, the same kind of light that they used It's from an airplane.
Oh, of course. Then I wasn't far off when I said that when we got into the car and buckled up, it feels like getting into a fighter jet.
Yeah, okay.
There was some point to it. You actually drive this and you take it to the track.
Yeah. That's where it belongs.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is.
That's
just
where
for-
I get the
for-
smiles in.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but some
It's a little
people-
bit difficult on public roads, or
Yeah.
it's impossible. If you have driven on a track with this car, you don't find it so interesting to do it in the traffic later,
No,
because it gets ridiculous.
Yeah, I can imagine. There's no point in going that hard in regular
No.
traffic. You can't even do that in a safe way. But
But we're going to try.
it's just raw power, raw racing. You have to know what you're doing.
Yes, you have.
I wouldn't even, I think, want to drive it
It's,
without.
it's
clearing
surprisingly easy to drive.
It is.
It is really easy to drive.
And here, Arto started to sound like the owner of a terrifying dog who tries to convince everybody that the dog is actually very nice. It's just happy. It's just a regular car. Yeah, right.
It's really nice to the driver. It's doesn't,
Bite?
no surprises. Of course, you can make a mistake and
Yeah.
Is that so?
push too much on the right pedal.
Yeah.
But if you have a little bit feel for the gas pedal,
And if you don't?
no surprises at all.
No.
It's really, really soft and nice to drive.
Yeah, sounds very safe.
Would you like to go for a ride?
Yeah, sure. And then I'm just gonna put on my helmet.
You don't need a helmet.
Really?
No. You may need some underwear.
All right. I have to trust him. Instructions how to get in. Okay, we need to read the rules here. Ford GT40 rules. Failure to comply with these safety instructions will result in walking home. Get in, shut up, hold on. No, you cannot drive. Don't tell me how to drive. Always watch for cops. No adjusting vehicle settings. No screaming or vomiting.
You're a bit of a screamer, aren't you?
No whining about car size. No quoting traffic laws. I start to get the feeling of what this could be.
Just get in.
What's the right way to get in here?
Yeah, you will discover it.
Oh my god. Do you have a shoehorn?
I left it at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Like a glove.
Then you have something on the other side.
This piece
Yeah.
of
Connect
harness.
them together.
Like that?
Yeah.
Feels like getting into a fighter jet. Gonna serve the country.
And then tighten up here.
All right.
Other side.
And this is the airbag I got.
Yeah.
A soft pad.
So you
the roll
got your
cage.
head over the roof. So this is going to be interesting.
I had to slide down like this. Oh, really comfy.
So, okay, close the door hard.
Hard.
So,
Oh.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the ride, Arto.
Yeah.
I mean-
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah! Of course, yes, but I must admit, I was a bit scared from time to time.
You were?
I didn't even check the speedometer, how fast we were going, but this thing moves like hell. I mean, I've been in sports cars before, but this is completely another level.
Wow.
And when you step on the brakes, like, just bites.
I told you the car was like a terrifying dog.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to have brakes also.
This is serious. This is no, like,
It's quite fun. It's
Yeah.
enjoyable.
but this is for people who know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's got no babysitting systems as they are on the modern Ferraris and all of that.
Exactly, you don't get even any soft panels, no airbags, no ABS, no nothing. It's just pure raw racing.
No sound deadening.
I almost noticed that,
Yeah.
actually.
You don't need a stereo.
No,
We
I
have
can't hear it
yeah.
anyway.
No, but we have the music there.
That's true, that's true. Like, basically 1 inch from your back, there's this fire-breathing, raging machine. Just,
You got the
shouting
air
and-
filter here.
yes, even coming out a little bit into the compartment, the driving compartment. I think I need to rest for a while. This is like a adrenaline racing experience.
Yeah. How's your underwear?
You have some? to
Well,
borrow?
I don't really care.
No, because you don't have to sit with me anymore. Wow. Yeah, thanks. This was something else. By the way, how do you open the door? Is it this little hatch? Or
Yeah.
pull it backwards. Now. And I think most of my hair still sits on the head because, you know, I slide it down a bit in the seat because now I'm sitting comfortably like I should in the seat. And my head goes above the car. Now I'm gonna try to get out also.
Yeah. And the best
This
way to
nice.
get out, I'll give you the crash course.
Yeah.
This is not for, this is a roll bar, but the main use is a handle. And then you sit up here on the petrol tank, you know,
Okay, yeah.
And
That's
then-
on the side. I think I missed that last part. How did you?
Okay, I'm gonna try this. First grab here, and then just lift yourself up here. No big issue. Okay, then slide out gracefully, like a real race driver. And then you just have to go under this crab walk, and I'm out. And I'm alive. I came back in one piece.
this is a consumer product.
Maybe.
The sound inside the car is not so exciting. I never heard my own car.
No.
I'm looking forward to seeing this film so I can hear my own car for the first time.
Yeah, because you buckle up and you put in some earplugs
Yeah.
and then drive. Yeah.
And you don't get the note from the exhaust inside the car.
Of course, I like petrols more because they make the sound and noise. But I've seen some nice electrical builds too, and maybe these kind of cars could also be good in electric. I don't know.
No.
You need the noise.
Yeah, I need the noise.
Me too, but I think we've had enough noise for today.
Okay, that's it for today, folks. I hope you found this interesting and exciting. I certainly did. And remember to go in and like and subscribe if you want more of this stuff in the future. See you next time.
Bye bye.